Half Dome, it's a big hike. It's 5,000 feet elevation gains. It's a stout hike by any measure. The thing that makes it unique is that the final 400 feet, right before you get to the summit, is just a nearly vertical rock dome. It is incredibly steep. It's like going up the side of a building. And then you cling to these cables. It's such worn granite that everywhere you put your foot, it'll tend to slide on you. It's sketchy. The reason I went to Half Dome recently was that in mid-July, a 20-year-old woman from Phoenix was climbing the cables with her father. They got to the top and were celebrating, the beautiful view from the summit when they heard a thunderclap behind them. And they turned around and saw a big black cloud coming their way. And sure enough, the skies opened up, and the cables are tough enough when they are dry. When they're wet, they're just an absolute nightmare. And, the father, Jonathan Rohloff, the question that kept going through his head is, why are these wooden slats so far apart? And on the steepest part of the climb, they are really, really far apart. And it was when he was thinking that, he heard his daughter say, "Dad, my feet are slipping, my feet are slipping." And the next thing he knows, she's just rocketing past him. And he, reaches out to try to grab her, but he can't. And so he has to watch as, the eldest of his 3 children slid to her death hundreds of feet. So now, in the aftermath of that, he's been raising the question, why in God's name are there not more wooden slats, to make it easier to get a rest and to rest your arms? And, he's saying even if you doubled the number, they're just pieces of wood, and it'd be the cost of installing them, what is it, a few $1,000s? He thinks his daughter's life was worth more than a few $1,000s. He has put that question to the National Park System. We have put that question to the National Park System, and the silence has been deafening.